You want me to go on a date?
Ooh, just to be clear, I am just talking about a toe dip into the dating pool. One guy.
Okay.
And just like that, Carrie Bradshaw is back on the dating scene.
God, I think we're gonna need some drinks.
Yep, during the latest episode of HBO Max's Sex and the City revival series, everyone's favorite relationship columnist has penned a new book detailing the devastating heartbreak of her husband, Big dying. A plot twist that left fans of the show reeling too.
I love that people are upset. It means they care. They felt loss, which is it's fiction. So it's fun to feel sad if it's not real. It's fun to feel pain if it's not, if it's fortunately not your pain. Fictional pain is what art's for. It helps us get through real life sometimes.
But back to Carrie. The writer meets with her editor to get feedback on the book, and it's mostly good news. Well, except for this.
I would love, and I think this is very doable, if you could give the reader some element of hope. I mean, for example, I imagine at some point you're gonna start dating again, right?
I mean, I'm not even thinking about that yet.
I hear you. But if there's a tiny part of you that's open to the idea of even just one date, it would be great if it could happen in the next few weeks.
Yeah, Carrie's editor urges her to go on a date, so the book isn't too depressing. And after a little convincing, and a mention that Oprah Winfrey has expressed interest in featuring it in her famous book club, Carrie agrees.
So, I guess I'm going on a date.
And thanks to Carrie's new friend and realtor Seema, she's all set up and ready to go with an online dating profile. And decides to try out a date with Peter, a 53-year-old teacher and widower.
I have to admit, this is my first date since my wife died.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. How did your husband die, if you don't mind me asking?
No, he had a heart attack. And your wife?
Cancer, ovarian.
God, I think we're gonna need some drinks.
Yeah, well, they had those drinks. One too many, in fact. This is your warning. Projectile vomiting in 3, 2, 1.
I know. I knew it.
Oh my God. Oh.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
So, needless to say, the date didn't go so great, but props to Carrie for ripping off the Band-Aid. When E.T. spoke to Sarah Jessica Parker at the show's premiere, she opened up about revisiting her character over a decade after filming the movie Sex and the City 2.
We felt excited about the kind of stories that we were interested in telling, and we were curious as to, about where they were and who they were and what was their life like and who were they now surrounded by.
Well, update, according to Carrie, her dating life is officially hopeless.
Apologies to my readers, there is no light at the end of the tunnel. Just vomit.
But things get interesting when it turns out Peter is actually a teacher at Charlotte's kids' school and actually attends the same fundraiser as Carrie, who offered a date with her as an auction item that literally no one wanted to bid on.
Date with sex writer Carrie Bradshaw, $500. You know?
Can't. We're all married.
Ah.
You know what? I bid 1,000. I bid 1,000, and now you can.
Okay, $1,000. Going once, going twice.
1,050.
$1,050. Once, twice, sold. $1,050.
Yep, Peter won the auction, and following the event, he assured Carrie they didn't actually have to go out again.
Don't worry, we don't actually have to go out again.
And I'm happy to cover your bid.
Oh, no.
You know, that was clearly charity for all parties.
No, I wouldn't think of it.
But in a sweet twist, Carrie has a change of heart.
Yeah, okay, let's do it.
It's for the kids.
For the kids, yes.
And just like that, Carrie has a second date. But will the revival series get a second season? E.T. recently chatted with Sarita Chaudhry, who plays Seema, and while she didn't have an official answer, she said she's hoping for it.
You know, when you bring in new characters and you just start establishing, and everyone's now getting used to everyone, all of us have grown up, you know, Carrie's grown up. I feel like the second would be able to just jump into who they really are, as opposed to getting the audience used to seeing what they're seeing. And so I would love a second season.